Hello. So right away today, you probably notice I've got pink hair. I got a new fun wig. You can see still me under here. Still me under here. I got a new mic stand so that it's on the table. But somehow my seat is too far back, so I'm still like leaning towards the mic, so we'll have adjustments. I got a little stand here with a ring light that is super bright. I actually have it turned down low. It's probably even better if I turn it up, but it was really too bright for me. Okay, I suppose I can stand it. And then I got these silly things on my eyelashes that they're magnetic, and I had a terrible time with them with the little clampy things, but then I figured out that my fingers were better and I could just sort of lay the eyelash and then get it together. But it's not good. It's not perfect. I will show you like that it's like flailing around, but it's actually I'm trying to just ignore them because I've been so long since I wore eyelashes that they're kind of torturous. Like they take up half your vision and you're like you just feel like eyelids heavy. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about eyelashes though. We are here to play a game, and I've got my box, and I thought it'd be fun. I would get 3 decks out and have a little fun with more than one deck. In the reading today, okay. Boy, don't look at the camera. That would be what I should learn. Don't just look right at the ring light. Actually, the ring light's above the camera. Probably better off just looking at my hands. What am I doing? Did I already say I have a condition? I'm gonna tip it up a little bit because I swear I'm trying to sit up straight, but it's like I'm right on the edge of the seat behind me. Maybe a pillow. That would help. All right. Actually, that did help. I still feel like I'm on the edge though because of where the table is and the mic. I'm almost feeling like the mic stand didn't help that much, but hopefully the light will feel better if blinding. So let's maybe start here, and we'll do a couple cards from this, see what falls out, and so I'll put them up here so you can see. And, all right, what is a good message for today? Oh, well, I guess we've got some Ten of Wands energy going on here. I've talked about this card before. This is taking your burdens home and getting there safely. I don't know, we just had a, oh my goodness, the bottoms, the bottoms of this wig is just tickling me, and my goodness. Okay. So if I can see through these caterpillar eyelashes, Ten of Wands, we've got the character coming home, I think I said so. All right, so we're kind of in that Ten of Wands mood here. Let's see what else this deck wants to say. Which cards flip out? Let's see what we can do. I took the phone, I was like, what was that? That was the phone cover. I took it off because Smart Brain, it kept popping out of the holder. So Smart Brain said, why don't you take the cover off for this time? I might regret that later when I forget that the cover's on the floor under the couch there, and I'm wandering around with my phone, and you know what? I'm not going to say that. instead, I am going to put it back on. I'm going to put this here on the table, and then I'm going to remember to put it back onto the phone as soon as I take it off that. So that's much better intention. Oh. No, that's way too many. Way too many. So only going to take this. I feel like this was a reading I've seen before. But I'm only going to take Justice card because that one was on top and it does kind of go with that. So the other ones I'm going to just put back here. And so now we have these two cards. Coming home after a long battle, start a fire, and this Justice card. I feel like this is a beautiful character here with horns and this almost lavender hair, and she's got a candle, and there's the vines and the symmetry of the trees behind her, and she has the scale here in her hand. I think we're all familiar with the scales of justice, or you are now. So that is our query, and so I'm going to stick with this deck for a little while longer and see what else we can do. I'm going to particularly do past, present, future, just to see. So that's 3 cards. Oh, too many again, but what is up with you cards this time? Okay, so I will take them though. Let me look here. Since I did ask for a story, they gave me a big one here. No, it's just too many. You gotta put the Death again, Knight of Swords. We've seen all these. Funny. Ace of Coins, Temperance, and that Ten of Swords. So I am going to just put them all back in because that was, I found myself picking like, ooh, I like that card and I like that card, and those were on top. But no, too many. Let's narrow it down here. What happened with this Ten of Wands Justice issue here? Okay, let's see, what is the message? Let's get a little bit more on the story and not a million cards, okay? Just it's past, present, future. Thank you. So, if you saw, this was one of them that did come up before in the pile, but here it is as past. So we've got the little 3 of Cups, 3 ladies holding their cups up. Their cups are full. Their long hair is in the water. They could be in a cave or a forest. They've got these candles and roses, and they're all holding the cups together. It kind of has that circle, like a coven, like a circle. Again, remember tarot. What is up? Who was I listening to today? Tarot itself is not like good or bad. It's your experience that you put to it. So in this past position, this could be like you partied, or someone looking at a bunch of girls partying. I don't know. Let's ask for more. So that's the past. And then where are we now? What's the current situation, present situation? Ten of Wands Justice. And okay. All right. Not back in there. You just stay. We have one. That's it. All right. So this is interesting because this is one of the queens, but also she has the long hair and could easily be one of these women here that in the past were celebrating we three. What's that? There's a Shakespeare play with the witches thing. I don't know. I could also just be like I would be happy with my sisters to be in like celebrating kind of like that. Although as I was looking at it, I go, our mama is going to be a little upset about us being in that water with our beautiful fancy white party dresses. So again, I don't know. Take what resonates. So then we have the Queen of Cups, and she has, I guess she does have longer sleeves on her gown now here. And she's got her crown, she's got her cup, it's full, she's holding it, she's kind of looking a little bit down and away, kind of dreamy there. So that's the present situation. Interesting energy here. And tickling. I already cut the bangs. Don't think that I wouldn't. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean that to be so loud, but here we go. Okay, so I'm going to get the future card here in this deck with, see where we're at. Okay. Oh, you almost wanted to, but you gotta all out or don't. That's kind of my rules. Like, I won't just take it if it's sticking out sometimes. I mean, I know there was this one wanted to drop too, so I'm gonna drop two just because we're kind of freewheeling here. So here we had the Knight of Wands did drop, and this one wanted. I don't know what it means, to be honest. Like, I don't know all the meanings of the cards or anything, but I like things like this where you could see it. I hope I had my hands on there, but like the one flipped off the top and I felt one was falling out. So all I had to do was move my hands and it fell. I didn't move my fingers or anything. And it's like the two knights, as if, but they're both facing the same way. So it's like, I don't know, justice to battle. So I feel like those cards are now under that justice card. That's where I'm going to put them. And then we had this Ten of Wands, and the Three Cups and the Queen of Cups there. And so it's interesting thoughts on this situation. So, especially since this deck was giving me so much trouble, I'm going to put that away for a minute. I'm going to go to my original cards here, which I have the book for this. My friend didn't have the book at the time, and she said I think she had lost it. But either way, pointless details. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but I ordered it on Amazon, and so I have it, and I enjoy the specific meanings for this deck, and I used it to kind of gain my own understanding. But there are lots of meanings. There's so many combinations and things that people have come up with for it, and I was kind of looking for the book, hoping I could like kind of show. Sometimes I've got little tabs and stuff to try to find things faster, but I don't have it, so we'll just do it this way. Okay, guys. Again, just kind of funny. If you don't know, this is the Ten of Wands. It's the same card. So I how about some more information from this deck? And the same deck said Ten of Wands. Okay, in this picture you can see the person has got the wands. They're walking up a trail. You can literally see home behind in this one, unlike this one where you figure that the home is in front, but it's the same card. So I'm gonna put them over here, and that way it's kind of funny little, I don't know I'm not good at like odds or numbers, but it's two decks, two different decks, same cards. Okay. And it's not hard for anyone to see I am not a card shark. I think if someone saw me shuffling cards for a game and they were waiting for me, they'd be like, can we do it? You're really bad. They're like, let me do it. I can do it. Anyway, actually, I find this bigger one kind of, it flows better upwards. Maybe. Let's try it that way. Nope. Definitely didn't like that. Alright. Come on. It's like, we are no longer speaking to you. We've given you the word. Ten of Wands. Okay. Well. Alright, so what else? Anything else to add about the Ten of Wands? Oh. And the pink wig. Anything. Queen of Cups. What's this? 3 of Cups, Queen of Cups. Of course, that's when it wants to talk. Okay. All right. Well, they did all pop out upside down, except for one. We've got the sun is right side up. So I'm just going to take this whole chunk. We've got the sun right side up, but we have, okay. I'm taking this to mean that I shouldn't take them upside down the way that I'm doing it, because I just want you to see that 4 cards fell. One of them is Justice. And if we know the second card of our query here was Justice. It was 10 of Wands, Justice. And now here we have 10 of Wands over there, 2 of them, and 2 Justice. So that to me, either it means, and I always like to flip the cards at the end anyway, either it means like at one point there was an injustice and now there will be a justice. Feel free to take it that way. The same with these. We've got the 7 of Swords reversed. We've got the Death reversed. Okay. And some cards I didn't know had fallen over there. It's the King of Swords here. So he jumped out. He's going down. He's going to just be on the table here. He wants to be in the reading. So we've got those burdens, the 2 cards, and again, they were in reverse. I don't really care. I don't know what the separate meanings are, but if I sometimes I like to look at the swords and cards together. So if I put the swords together so far, I've got the 7 of Swords here, and we had the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. So interesting. And those 2 knights did come out together, and although they aren't facing each other, it could be that they are from 2 different suits. And then we have the Death card in reverse. So maybe I would like to think that at one point there was an injustice, and it was the unwarranted. It was unwarranted. Perhaps, I'm not going to say someone tried to assassinate anyone, but perhaps there was some, I don't know, character assassination. Who knows how you could take that. And perhaps now the justice, right side up, is that this whatever it was has been corrected. So I don't know why slander came to mind, but sometimes we all have the temptation to listen to gossip or spread gossip, and then it leads to rumors. And gossiping, saying like, oh, John's house burned down, that's news. That's like, yes, that's okay. We do need to have a community, but what if you said instead, oh, John's house burned down, and I heard it was because he was smoking cigarettes in bed, and then someone else picks that up, and off it goes, and now it's a rumor. It's not a gossip. It's not something that actually happened. It's not something you're sure of. You didn't link your name to it. You just put it out there. And it turns out it wasn't at all. It was a electrical issue. And he lost all his stuff and his house, and maybe he was hurt. And on top of that, people thought, this is his foolish negligence, and judgy and everything. Again, if you do fall asleep with a cigarette and you burn your, and you lose your things, it's not like, oh, well, you deserved it. Come on, let's have compassion. Anyway, that was a weird rant to get, but that's how I kind of think of the Death card. Now that's how I like to do it. And forever positive. So then we also had the sun come out, and the sun came out like completely upright. We should all love this card. I think of all the times when it's cold and I'm singing to the sun. Here comes the sun, doo doo doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Do 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 do. What's another one I was thinking of? I want to say it was like that movie Cool Runnings. There was a sun song in there, wasn't it? I don't know. Anyway, Beatles always do me right, I guess. It's been a hard... No, it's not the right song, but it's been a hard day's night, and I've been sleeping like a dog. Maybe that's what this is. It's been a hard day's night. I've been working like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do. Wait, I don't have any cards about this. Make me feel alright. When I'm home, oh, there we go, see? When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight through the night. Through the night, and then the sun. All right, I could sing that song all day long, so let's... Oh, let's switch, now that we had some good words there from that one, let's switch to the downside. What? The upside down, right side up cards. What's that show on Netflix? I have a condition, I forget things. Oh, Stranger Things. Stranger Things, so we're going to call this the upside down. The upside down cards. Let's see what they have to say about this whole situation. Oh. I don't know what the odds would be. I was about to say, what would be the odds if we got the Ten of Wands? It's not the Ten of Wands, but it's justice. And since this is falling out, we're just going to take both sides as a confirmation. It was, I sort of picked it up into my hand on the dark side, but it doesn't need to be. The fact that we now have 3 justice cards on here, that's a lot of justice. A lot of justice. Okay. I wish I knew the details of the story, you know, like that's a lot. Okay. I know. There's part of me hoping, like, can we get another Ten of Wands? Or can we get something more about maybe the King of Swords that came out? What's his deal? Is he trying to get with the Queen of Cups? I don't see any other royalty out here. Okay. Maybe a little... Oh, what's that? Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Oh, the Fool. So we have the Fool and we have the Three of Cups. And again, since I don't really know which way, I wasn't paying attention where they land, we're going to look at both sides really quick. So I've got the Three of Cups. This card, in reverse, she's looking away, And this one, it's like I've only got, this one cup, but I'm happy. This one, a little dissatisfaction, okay? So, let me see what other cups. We had the Three of Cups here, which is interesting. So, are you kidding? I got, sometimes, like, math and tarot gets to me because I forgot that we already had the Three of Cups, and I usually don't do these cards all together, so I'm not sure that I've looked at the differences of these 2 cards. It's like a total different feeling in the read, but same card. So, wow, okay. It's just I think that's just fun as far as knowing how many cards are in the deck, and then the chances of if the same cards coming up, just flipping out of my hand, and I am not in any way capable of doing that on purpose. I would be capable of dropping all the cards on purpose. So we had the Fool as well, and I had specifically asked about the King of Swords. So I'm going to put that under the King of Swords, see if anything else about the Fool comes out. Of course, we have this Fool. Excuse me, on a bright day, and we have this Fool here. He's not having it. Sorry, it's just kind of a funny card. I feel a little bit bad for anyone who's running away from a storm and only has a little sack on their branch and is being chased by a weasel, but maybe you got yourself into that. But also, there's the I won't say normal Fool, but the less frantic Fool there. So I'm having fun with these cards. Let's see what else we can get. I feel like that one wanted to, but I'm hard. That was a hard Aries decision right there. Or no, actually, Capricorn, I'm pretty sure. Aries might have taken it. So, dun, 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 dun. That's Indiana Jones. Dun, 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 dun. Why is that in my head? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Did I have that right? I don't know. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. He's like running from the big rolling rock. Oh. All right. Oh, goodness. All right. I tell you what, this wig is cute. I like the color, but boy, it itches and it's tickling me. I'm definitely gonna have to do something about those little things. Here we had the Three of Wands. Just checking to make sure that we didn't have that before. So it had in the upright 3 wands. We've got 3 cups, 3 wands, lots of threes. On the one side, 3 cups is he's taking a nice walk, and on this other side here, he's like sitting, waiting in the dark. So I feel like this reading is so vague. Like, here's some cards that fill out, but it is funny that those same, the 3 Justice and the 10 of Swords. So I'm gonna get a few more of these. I was just thinking I wouldn't mind if a few popped at once, but then I'm going to drop a whole bunch. But like a couple to kind of, maybe we could get some tying it together, is the justice needed? Where are we going with the justice? Let's get some clarification. We've got so much need for justice. Let's do a past, present, future. Okay. Oh. All right. Past was the Lovers in reverse. Present. Oh, justice. After the Lovers. In reverse. Take it or not? Aries says take it, because I feel like it fell, but then my thumb grabbed it, so I'm going to take it. It is the Ace of Swords on the upright, so that's a good one for a present justice card. All right, let's get the future. What is going to be the future of this situation where justice is needed so much and so fully that each deck had to say, not taking it, you're going to have to do better. Each deck had to say something about it. Now, it landed sideways, and since it's the future card, we're going to take it sideways. Oh boy. And it's the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands shows this struggle here. And it's a struggle either way. This guy is like doing his best, but he seems to be at a sharper angle, or he's just hanging from one arm, while this guy seems to have a little better hold and a little better weather to go with it. And I can't help but thinking I was doing the song to Indiana Jones, and then here's this character doing. I'm not sure Indiana was ever quite that active, but still, you get the idea, the venture. So again, the Lovers reversed in the past. Something wasn't right. Maybe the Three of Cups, maybe that was the wrong choice. Maybe it needed a different look. You need to see it from a different angle. Maybe didn't catch on to how many wands. how much burden you were taking on. Maybe again, justice, and we had that Sun card and the Fool, again, new beginnings. So we have that massive point of justice, and then on these 3 we have in the past, this may have been not the right decision. I go back to that card of this, and then in the future was the other position was the Queen of Cups came out too. So maybe you just, maybe you need to flip that card. And we flipped Death, and then also, so the presently Ace of Swords, so we have another ace. It is the swords, but sometimes, sometimes you need you need a new beginning. You need to, cut that out and get to the next phase of your life. Let's see if there's anything. I was thinking that was a queen, but it was, again, justice, justice, justice. And about these cards. And then remember, we also had both Three of Cups come out, and these indications of new beginnings. We had the two knights out with the king and the queen here, so there was a lot of royalty, but no direct, other than the two knights, no direct competition besides the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. What were these other cards? We had the Three of Wands, Seven of Swords. So I'm going to bring up, though, the two that I did talk about, where I feel like that's the important wrap-up, is to remember how I described the Death card in yesterday or whenever's reading. As sometimes it's ending of suffering. When something's not right, let it go. Okay. We all need to learn, to not cling to, the sword. Definitely don't grab the sword that way. Okay. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Could result in death. Okay. Don't do it that way. Grab it by the handle as intended, and use it for the right purpose. Okay. When we get a new beginning like that, let's be the fool who sets off on a new adventure and to learn, and he's not running away, but in fact starting over. And that's probably all I see for today. I don't have any like weird cards or anything. I do have the little cards. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we got, she can't see what it is. I feel like it's a jack. Why can't I show it to you? Okay. Tiny, glad there's no thing under my fingernails, too bad. Just maybe some of that. I got red paint all over the house. I was doing oil paint, and I got it on my hand, and I washed it off just fine, but somehow I got it on a pillow, and now it's on one of my shirts. I don't know where it's going to show up. For those who don't know, oil paints take a few days to dry. All right, so that's it for the reading. Remember to make your own world, peaceful, joyous, loving. For anyone who's not already subscribed, please subscribe. I should have said that earlier, but I would like to just do lives, not have to record and then upload. So in order to do that, I need a certain amount of subscribers or whatever. So help your girl out. And I did bring the dolls I talked about here. In the past reading where I said the Sisters of the Apocalypse, so this is Bugs, and she has her little spider with her. And this is Styx, who is Famine. That was Pestilence, Bugs. And she is kind of contortionist. And this is War. And she has these long nails. I never quite finished her, but I really like the rough face. She looks exactly like a doll who's been warring for centuries. And then this is Death, but I also like to think of death as time. Like if they all had powers, that translated into an actual thing. Would life or death be that like she killed people or kept them alive? It's like, what's the difference between that and war? And so really her power is time, because time ends everything or starts everything. Anyway, it's a tiny little watch, and this is one of the custom Barbies that I made, one of my Barbies from when I was a kid. And anyway, that is show and tell for today, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself and enjoyed the ring light that is blinding me, and maybe you enjoyed these floppy eyelashes. I'm going to enjoy taking them off. So, love you, everyone. Bye.